Before time existed, before any star was lit, the sun already dwelt as the
Bethlehem was not a divine improvisation. The incarnation was a plan of love, conceived from the beginning.
Christmas begins in the mystery of God Himself, before it begins in a town, a stable, a night.
In Jesus, the infinite becomes small, without ceasing to be infinite. The Creator enters His own creation.
The Word who made all things chooses silence, because love does not always shout. In that fragile body, salvation history gathers. Abraham, Moses, David, and the prophets. And then, history narrows to a night, a road, and a town that looks too ordinary to carry eternity.
God arrives without privilege, rejected by comfort, choosing the hidden path instead of applause.
The manger is not a defeat. It is the chosen doorway where eternity bends over time. The child in the manger is the visible revelation of the invisible mystery, God with us, not above us. His first cry is not merely human. It echoes humanity's wound and begins to heal it from within.
Eyes too young for speech already look upon the world with mercy, because love arrives before explanations. God saves not by force, but by love. His smallness is His first sermon. The manger becomes the first altar of the new covenant, quietly announcing what will later be given as bread for the world.
He is born in Bethlehem, the city of bread, signaling He will become the living bread come down from heaven.
From the beginning, Christ presents Himself as gift, an invitation to adore not only a memory, but a living presence.
Heaven touches earth, not with domination, but with peace, offered to hearts willing to be made new.
He reveals Himself first, not to the powerful, but to shepherds, because the kingdom belongs to the humble.
Christmas demands an inner displacement, faith that listens, then riseth, then goes. The sign is simple, almost scandalously small, yet it is enough for a heart that is willing to bow.
Mary is the first adorer, holding God in her arms and holding the mystery in her heart.
Joseph speaks no words, yet his obedience protects the mystery, teaching that true greatness often stands quietly at the door.
The one who sustains the universe allows Himself to be sustained.
God chooses to grow hidden, teaching that holiness does not depend on visibility, but on love lived in daily life.
Most of His life unfolds in anonymity, work, prayer, meals, rest, because God values the faithful ordinary. He learns our language, so that one day He can teach our hearts the language of the Father.
The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness does not overcome it. Christmas does not erase night, it enters night.
A star guides the ones who seek, because God does not compel, He invites the sincere heart to walk.
Faith can be a long road, marked by doubts and detours, yet the light remains patient for those who do not quit.
Some hearts call the light a threat. Pride fears humility.
True wisdom kneels in front of humility. The gifts are not payment, only recognition, surrender, and love.
After meeting Christ, you do not return the same way. The encounter changes the direction of a life.
From the beginning, the light meets resistance. Love does not impose itself, yet it will not be extinguished.
The Savior knows exile and fear. No human suffering is foreign to Him. In the manger and on the road, God stands beside the vulnerable, proving that no one is
The eternal Word chooses silence, not absence, but fullness, teaching the soul to listen with the heart.
The manger stands against a world of noise. There, God speaks when man finally becomes quiet.
God becomes dependent on human hands, revealing a love that risks itself, and trusts us with responsibility.
Pride refuses dependence. Christmas answers pride with humility, God becoming small to heal what is swollen in us. God acts in secret. The ordinary becomes extraordinary when lived with love, because the child sanctifies routine.
The manger already announces the kingdom's logic. The little ones are exalted, and love is stronger than display. The manger anticipates the cross. The poverty of birth foretells the total self-giving of the Passion.
Swaddling cloths whisper of linen in a tomb.
Redemption begins in fragility. God saves by closeness, healing humanity from the inside out.
The manger is open. Shepherds and foreigners draw near, because salvation is offered to all.
Some hearts welcome Christ through long waiting, years of prayer that finally recognize the promise in a child. Simeon lifts the child and sees salvation, proof that God rewards the faithful patience of those who do not give up. Even at Christmas, the cross is spoken of. Mature faith welcomes the mystery, even when it includes sorrow.
Welcoming Christ creates mission. Joy becomes witness, because Christmas is never meant to stay locked in one stable.
His light does not dazzle to humiliate. It warms to guide, respecting the slow opening of the human heart.
God illuminates but does not compel. Before the child, no one remained neutral. Each heart chooses.
Christmas reveals a God who knocks in silence, asking permission to enter, never breaking the door down. He is born without privileges to show that even in lack, God is near, and no life is outside his reach.
He could have come as a king in splendor. Instead, he chooses simplicity, beginning a revolution no empire can contain. He gives himself without defenses. His infancy reveals that God trusts man, inviting us to
The Holy Family teaches that prayer belongs inside life, because the home becomes holy when God is welcomed.
Redemption unfolds patiently. God is not in a hurry. He grows quietly, teaching spiritual patience to the world. True greatness is self-giving. The child redefiles power, showing strength that loves without armor. Manger challenges the human heart. God is near, so near that ignoring him is possible, and adoring him changes everything.
He does not ask for merits, only welcome. Salvation begins where the heart finally makes room.
The Church does not only remember, she makes present the mystery, because Christ remains alive.
The manger points to the altar. Whoever contemplates the child with faith learns to recognize him as food for humanity.
The shepherds return transformed. The light received must be carried, because Christmas sends as much as it consoles. Hope begins small, like a child, like a flame. God changes history quietly, inside available hearts. Darkness tries to smother the light, but love is invincible when it stays faithful instead of violent.
Whoever does not become small struggles to see him, because God hides in humility to lift us out of pride.
Christmas invites inner detachment. When we cling to the world, we miss God in simplicity.
The child teaches a courage the world forgets, love without defenses, strength without domination.
Christmas is not trapped in the past. It continues whenever a heart approaches the manger with sincere faith. The audio features a male narrator with a deep, calm, cinematic tone speaking English. He did not come to escape the world's pain, but to enter it and carry it toward redemption. The peace he brings is not the absence of conflict, but the presence of meaning, God with us, even in the night. In the manger, God does not demand. He offers himself, humility as the first sermon of the gospel. He waits, patient love, and the question remains simple and personal. Will you make room for the child? The child of Bethlehem is the hope that does not disappoint. God with us, love stronger than darkness.